Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ravencoin RVN. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, if you can tap the like button, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're following me on Twitter, you'll be getting some updates. My videos, I'm posting them on Twitter now as well, not just a link to YouTube, so you can see them there as well. So yeah, I was on Twitter after yesterday's video because I was talking about, in the video, that somebody had posted something about a falling wedge, and I couldn't figure out where I'd seen it before. And so they actually replied to me, and yeah, it looks like they were talking about it on the Ravencoin BTC chart, which we'll take a look at here in a second. But I wanted to point out a couple things here on the Ravencoin USD chart again. So yesterday we talked about how things are not looking great for Ravencoin, but we are trying to hold on the monthly time frame the 786 fib right here, which it looks like we're falling below. Now, I did say that it's looking kind of bearish, actually, for Ravencoin, and so we have seen a little bit of a drop since yesterday, and we go down to the 12-hour time frame so we can see this clearly. We are hitting some heavy resistance here, and you can see that we tried to get above the 786 on the lower time frame, and we hit it here, got rejected again with a lower wick, and now we're starting to turn over. So really what we're hoping for is, let's grab another fib here from this bottom to that top to see some kind of a reversal here. We'd like to see holding some fib lines here. If we start dropping below the 786 and especially the 1 down here, creating a new low, that's not going to be very good for the price. But to get some kind of a turnaround, we'd like to see the price come down. Maybe come down to the 618 right here, find some support, and then come back up with some stronger volume. Because you can see, oh, excuse me, my thing just disappeared here. Hold on one second. Okay, that was weird. All right, sorry about that. So anyway, so coming back down, coming up with some stronger volume. You can see on the 12-hour time frame, we did have some volume come in, and now it's kind of disappearing. We've got the red dot here on the trend directional, which means, I mean, that's telling me that we are forming possibly some divergence or something coming in here. Normally what happens in this situation is we form something like this over here, where we get the green dot over here, then we get a lower, and then we get a red dot here, and then we get a lower wave right here, which then forms a divergence. But in this case, it actually failed and it fell through. So, I mean, divergences are nice, but they don't always play out. We are hitting resistance heavily on the 12-hour time frame here at the 50 level on the RSI, which is not a good sign. That just means that that's pretty bearish. So what I'm expecting to see here is the trend directional coming down, hopefully creating a smaller wave right here, forming another green dot around this area right here, and then having our price come down, preferably around the 618, hopefully around the 786. But again, if we fall lower beneath this low right here, then I think the price is in a little bit more pain. Yeah, let me go back here and get rid of this. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at there. You can see that it just looks like it wants to roll over, and so we're just hoping to get some kind of a support here. But also, if we go to the weekly time frame, is it the weekly time frame? Yes, as of right now, we have a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame forming. So we've got the lower low here, but we on the price, but we have a higher low on the RSI coming in. So that is a good sign. I did say that we're trying to hold this 786 here on the monthly, and we would find some heavy resistance here on the weekly, but we need to see that volume coming in. But this bullish divergence here on the weekly is looking good. Also, it looks like we're about to print another green dot here down on the trend direction on the weekly, which would be a good sign as well. Yeah, let's get to this Ravencoin BTC chart here. I kind of pulled out so I've got the falling wedge that they're talking about. Shoot. I can't remember who it was. Apologize. It was sent to me on Twitter, and yeah, I'm sorry to not give you credit for this. If you want to find out who figured this out first, go to my Twitter page and look under. I think it's under a comment on the video. Anyway, so the falling wedge is right here, and I actually put a fib from the very bottom over here to the top, which again on the monthly is holding that 786 line right there. The only problem I have with this is, sure, we got a falling wedge coming here, and it is, it's not the cleanest falling wedge, but Bitcoin charts usually aren't super clean. We do have oversold down here in the RSI. Trend directional looks like it wants to roll over. We're holding the 786 as of right now, and we're at the bottom of this falling wedge, so that is a good sign. The price target for this falling wedge would bring us all the way back up here to the 200 EMA on the weekly. But really, when you look at the Ravencoin BTC chart or any kind of coin to the BTC chart, what that's really just saying is that this specific coin is doing better than Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin could be falling, 10% on the day, and Ravencoin could be falling 5% on the day, and the price of Ravencoin to BTC would be going up, or the value, I should say, of BTC to Ravencoin would be going up. That just means that Ravencoin to USD is still falling, but Ravencoin to BTC is rising only because Ravencoin's falling slower than BTC, if that makes sense. So, I'm kind of skeptical on this falling wedge here for it to be any kind of major price action move. It's not going to hurt. What it would say is if we break out of this is you'd rather be in Ravencoin than in Bitcoin at the time, which is usually a good thing, considering Bitcoin usually falls and goes up slower than altcoins. But I just don't know that this is really going to push the price very much. But I'm less concerned about the BTC price and more concerned about the USD value getting above this resistance level here. The resistance is just sitting there right at that, basically just under 2 cents. And that's really the bigger concern I have. Now, getting the divergence on the weekly time frame is good. The trend directional looks like it needs to get some kind of relief to the upside. But again, on the lower time frames, going down to the 12-hour, it does look like we're in for another drop here, just momentarily, maybe a quick wick down to the 618. Again, if we fall below and create a new low here, then actually, if we create a new low here, which is beneath the 0118 area, if we fall below that, then I'm expecting us to fall all the way down to the 0084, 0085 area, which is the very bottom of the price for Ravencoin. That brings us all the way down to the lowest it's ever been. So yeah, and that's unfortunate, but that's kind of what I see. If we create that new low, then we're probably going to touch down there, and it would be 100% from the very top to the very bottom. So let's just hope it doesn't do that. But that's kind of what I see in the short term. A little bit of a drop. Hopefully it doesn't go too far. The Ravencoin BTC, it is nice to see that. It means that we might be outperforming Ravencoin. But yeah, I don't put too much stock into that right now. I'm more concerned about the volume and the price action on the USD chart. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for Ravencoin for the day. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share with your friends. I will talk to you later.